Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be doing the 2020 MLB season predictions by none other than SGN Guide. Let's get right into it. This should be a really quick video. AL East Division. Yankees in first place. I mean, it's clear the Yankees are going to win the division. Rays are going to be very competitive in that mix, but just not enough. And Toronto will be competitive for the second spot in the AL East, but not quite their time for up there with the Rays. Boston did better than usual, but nothing too great for them. Baltimore is Baltimore, so we don't speak about them. AL Central, I got the Sox winning this division, and I think the Sox could make a very deep playoff run, actually. And the White Sox are just a really underrated team, and probably the second most fun team behind the San Diego Padres. Obviously, which is my squad. The Twins. Honestly, I'm sorry, Twins. Like, win a playoff game. Royals. Honestly, I think the Royals are gonna be really good. Bobby Wood Jr. is looking like an absolute stud. Honestly, the future is bright for the Royals. I can't lie. Then Cleveland. Cleveland. Oh boy, Cleveland. No one needs to talk about you. Same with you, Tigers. Goodbye. AL West. The cheating Astros win the division. I mean, isn't it really obvious? I mean, I think it makes sense. The Astros have to win that division. Astros are just good. Are just too good, honestly. I have to admit it. Oakland is. I mean, Oakland. I'm sorry, but overtake them in a decade. Seattle, at least you have Kyle Lewis. Angels, get pitching, not position players. Texas, woo boy, oh boy, no one needs to talk about you either. Ta loco. NL East, Braves. I mean, it's pretty clear that the Braves are going to win this division. Still, even with the Mets, going to be fighting for it. And I got the Mets pretty close in the pennant race. But I think the Braves are just still atop the list there. They're too consistent. In the regular season, totally not the playoffs. Mets, okay. Daddy Stevie got your back. Moving on. Miami. These guys, Miami's going to be competitive. They are not a bad ball club whatsoever. They do not have scrubs. They're going to be really good in the future. I'm telling you, do not sleep on Miami. Washington, with all those moves for nothing, huh? And then the Phillies, oh boy. Overpaid, overrated, and you guys know who I'm referring to. NL Central. Cardinals. You're lucky your division sucks. Brewers, sorry, let's talk sports, but you know you're lucky that your division sucks. Brewers, you guys should win the division, but I mean, honestly, you guys are just underperforming, so that's the reason why I went with these boys in red. And then the Cubs, you guys are underperforming as well. Reds, I mean, last year was kind of lucky, to be honest. And then Pittsburgh, sorry, bud. Sorry, Buccos. Sorry, Clint Hurdle. Peace. NL West. Dodgers, I think they're going to be a top still. The Padres are not quite there yet. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. It'll be a great showdown, and to see how things will go down. And I'm a Padre fan myself, but honestly, Dodgers, I have my respects, and it will be a good fight. Good fight. Padres, I mean, come on, boys, let's do this. I think they're only going to be like 4 or 5 games out of the pennant race, and then the Giants, I mean, these guys are rebuilding still. They're gonna have a good team in the future with Yastrzemski leading that ball club for sure. And the D-backs, they actually have a talented team. It's just that they cannot figure out the pieces together. Mediocre pitching besides Zach Gallen, and hopefully that Bumgarner contract, they probably overpaid him in my opinion. And the Rockies, oh boy, no one needs to talk about you. You guys suck. Okay. Moving on to the awards. The National League awards. The Cy Young winner will be Jacob deGrom, and 2, Yu Darvish, and 3, Trevor Bauer. I think DeGrom is just going to have a quality year, a really good year like usual. The ace of the team, the glue of the team, just whatever you want to call Jacob DeGrom. He is elite. Yu Darvish, he's going to have a fantastic year. I think Yu Darvish is just going to show up. And then we have Trevor Bauer of the Dodgers. I mean, I have to include him here because honestly, Bauer's a stud. I love him. I really do. In the MVP situation, I got Juan Soto winning it, Tatis in second, and then Mookie in third. I think just Juan Soto's hitting is just crazy good, and I don't think anyone's going to top that this year. And Tatis' elite defense and great power off the bat is going to carry him into that conversation, but I think Soto wins unanimously here. NL Rookie of the Year. And Mookie, well, he's Mookie, so he has to be on this conversation. So NL Rookie of the Year, Sixto Sanchez from Miami. He posted elite numbers last year, although it technically wasn't his rookie year according to MLB, I guess. But I think he's going to have a fantastic rookie year. Brian Hayes from Pittsburgh, and then Ian Anderson from Atlanta. He had a nasty playoff. And Brian Hayes hasn't played much, I believe, but this guy seems to be a highly regarded prospect. National League Comeback Player of the Year, I think it's going to be Tommy Pham. Tommy Pham is going to have himself quite the year. I think 20 homers, more than 75 RBIs. I think he's going to have quite a year. And he's recovering from the stabbing as well. So, yeah, I think Tommy Pham is going to be the Comeback Player of the Year for the National League. And then the Manager of the Year is going to be Jace Tingler, I think it just makes sense, right? AL Awards, the Cy Young. I think Garrett Cole wins his first Cy Young ever. Then we got Giolito, who is right there in that conversation. Lucas Giolito is so underrated. He is so good, has great stuff. Another guy who probably shouldn't be in this conversation, but I'm including anyways, Marco Gonzalez has wipeout stuff. I am telling you, he will show up this season, and he is also super underrated. In the MVP conversation, I got Trout, who else? And Matt Chapman is going to have himself a year, elite glove, elite hitting. He's going to go off in 2021. Xander Bogaerts in Boston, he's going to have himself quite the year. More than 100 RBIs, more than 30 home runs. He's going to pop off, but Mike Trout just has to win. But I think Bogaerts is going to have a great year. AL Rookie of the Year, Arozarena. I think it's down for Arozarena to win in crazy playoffs. He's going to be a stud. Jared Kelenic. This guy's a highly regarded prospect for Seattle. One of the best. And then, if not the best prospect, Wander Franco. And I think he's going to come in third. AL Comeback Player of the Year, Trey Mancini. Just overcame cancer and back to the ball club over there in Baltimore. I think he's just gonna pop off. Trey Mancini is super underrated, and he is so good when he plays. What a great story for him. AL Manager of the Year, Charlie Montoyo, Toronto. I think Charlie Montoyo is just gonna have to win it. Toronto is just super underrated. Wild card round, Toronto versus Tampa Bay. I got Toronto winning that 4-2. The win, Hyun-Jin Ryu, and the loss, Ryan Yarbrough. In the wild card, San Diego versus the Mets, I got San Diego winning that. My Padres, they win 8-5. I actually have Joe Musgrove having the start year, and the loss is Carlos Cookie Carrasco. They don't put DeGrom because they want to save their arms in the DS, I guess. I don't know. But I actually talked to a few people on that, so yeah. The division round, Cardinals versus the Braves. The Cardinals win the series in 5. I think it's just pretty obvious. And then in the division round, the Padres versus Dodgers. I think the Dodgers are going to win this one in 4. I know, but don't worry, we'll be there next year. We'll beat them next year. AL division round, Astros versus White Sox. White Sox win in 4. AL division round, Toronto versus Yankees. Yankees win in 3. NLCS, Cardinals versus the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers win this in 5 and move on to the World Series. ALCS, White Sox versus the Yanks. I got the White Sox in 6. 2021 World Series, Chicago versus Los Angeles, and Chicago wins in Game 7. The MVP is Yohan Moncada. Lucas Giolito gets the win, and the final score is 9-6. Anyways, that's the end of the PowerPoint slideshow. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. I know you guys probably didn't like some of these picks, maybe a bit controversial, I understand, but thank you guys for watching. Peace.